I have been um, doing some writing,
Yeah, nice.
and this might be a good time. Well, I don't have it with me. Do I?
You can do what you like.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, you can read some if you want. Yep.
I will. I will.
Hmm.
Well, I just have a two short stanzas. Uh, Nationalism haunts the various forms that the future holds. Alas, human beings once again face the spectre of enclosure. A glimpse of eternity shatters flowers of granite, rendering them so very beautiful in the universe. Wow, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah, it's your work is very important, and as this war escalates, um, it will become more important.
Yeah.
Um, it would be interesting to look at your model in terms of evolution. Um, Lamarck uh, talks about acquired characteristics, and that I think would have a lot to do with atomic fusion in the way you describe,
Yeah.
rather than genetic heritage, uh,
Yeah.
as Darwin would have had it. And yeah,
Yeah. I would definitely align with the ideas of acquired characteristics. There's a whole
right.
system that predates DNA,
Mm,
and, and
yeah.
you know, DNA requires phosphate, and that's the 16th element of the periodic table.
Mm,
So, as a biological consequence of atomic evolution, you would say that phosphate is a very, very late comer to the hydrogen party, right? I'm very much in the camp that says that hydrogen is essentially the conscious element, right? It features foundationally and a way that enables vision to be connected with its electromagnetic fields within its structure. Um,
hmm
and the biological pathway that I've discovered and that I guess aligns beautifully with the passion story, that biological pathway forms atomic clocks. So it grows unstable atoms
hmm
housed in that Faraday cage aromatic ring system. So that's the
hmm
acquired characteristics of an
hmm
energetic system. It's grown over
hmm
time and it has different energies based on the diversity of those particular characteristics that each of the unstable atoms provide. So if you have
hmm
a diversity now going from a very limited stable atom perspective that we've kind of created through measurement to a
hmm
here's the diversity of unstable atoms that have all of these various characteristics in terms of timings and energies. It's that diversity that is mediated through the hydrogen atom. And when the hydroxy radical system, which is the oxygen, the hydrogen, and an electron, an oxidative radical process, breaks the ring open to scatter those
hmm
electrons to cause entanglement. So all of a sudden now what you've got is a a system that has a process that can
Hmm.
cause quantum coherence and organizing, a self-organizing principle,
Hmm.
way of creating unity with between atomic structures to form a
Well, as you
cohesion.
said, it's holistic.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It
It's
is.
holistic. It's
Yeah.
holistic. It's
Yeah.
holistic.
So it's a holistic biological pathway that allows
Hmm.
unity to be generated within a living system.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's that's what's missing from our materialistic perspective of measurement-based science and biology, where we're stuck using
Hmm.
DNA and the biotech of messenger RNA and protein, right? That framing doesn't get to the heart of subatomic structure and the processing taking place. And it doesn't
Hmm.
look at the time side of biology, which is mediated through atomic clock systems and connected to the aromatic ring and the hydrogen process. So that hydrogen process is the first part of biology, and it predates any DNA formation, and it
Right.
predates any of the so-called evolutionary characteristics mediated by DNA. So we have a
Okay.
subatomic repertoire of energies available to us through the half-life timings of the aromatic ring systems.
Mm.
And that system is by far more ancient. And you can see the
Okay.
aromatic ring in the nucleotide, nucleoside structures in DNA. You can see in DNA the double helix and the hydrogen bonding. So you can see the hydrogen bonding evolution is still present within the molecular structure of DNA. So it's evolved
Okay.
from hydrogen. Ring formation is foundational in the storage of energy. And you can think of the half-life timings as here are the proto-conscious states of energy that can store energy for a period of time and then release it to do work. So they are, in a sense, you know, living, that's the living part of the biological system. And it's connected
Mm.
to space and time because of the
Yeah.
symmetry in the aromatic ring, where the radius corresponds to the age of the universe. That symmetry is really, this is the hydrogen-based pathway for structuring space and time. And it's
Hmm.
a very, very beautiful part of our biology. And it's not
Hmm.
able to be measured through the typical way of just looking at the structure of the molecule, right? So
Hmm.
biology is very much structure based, structure function, and it's not really broken through the barrier of what is time. And that time side of biology is mediated through that symmetry of the aromatic ring. Its radius correlates to the age of the universe. So 1.39 e to the negative 10 meters, the radius of the aromatic ring, and 1.39 e to the plus 10 years, the age of the universe. So that symmetry provides an atomic clock timing system of how biology
Hmm.
is working. And it's
Hmm. Well, the universe defines humanity. Yes,
Yeah, and
acknowledge.
it's a remembering, right? A remembering that this pathway is within all of us, our connection to the oneness of the universe. It it
Hmm.
it connects us and provides a basis for our humanity. In a way,
Hmm.
it gives us this internal energy that is uniting rather than dividing, right? So it brings things
Hmm.
together. And then the breaking open the ring using the Holy Spirit, the hydroxy radical system, scatters the electrons to create that quantum cohesion. So when unity of the Holy Spirit is talked about biblically, and this is the biological pathway connected to the aromatic ring and the opening and releasing of that energy to unite. So in a way, yeah, the acquired characteristics of energetics within biology is the growing atomic clock system within the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, shall we leave it there?